I read your bio and everything, and you say you come from a musical family. How musical was it? Because sometimes, there are musicians that come from musical families, and there are musicians that come from not at all musical families. So how musical was your family, and how did it affect like your life growing up as a kid and then as a pro musician?
For sure. So my whole family is crazy musical. My dad is a singer, and he does a lot of like wedding bands and like compilation music for a bunch of cool artists. He was a session musician back in the day, and he as he grew older, he became more of like a just kind of like a wedding band, top 40s kind of singer. And I always grew up with like him like learning a bunch of like jazz standards, or listening to like Chicago and Earth, Wind and Fire and all those guys. And he was just singing those parts.
Yeah.
And then my mom wasn't as like professional, but she sang in the church, like all the time. She was always singing like hymnals and all those stuff like that, like hymns. It's pretty great. My brother, he's younger than me. When he came into the fold, he just delved deep into like music theater. So he was like on Broadway, all Cats, Kinky Boots, all those things. He was big into that. And so like when I grew up, I wanted to be a singer too. So I was following dad's footsteps, mom's, that was how that was going. And then, like I would be in the car, my dad would play like some new tunes from like this R&B guy, like maybe George Benson or Sting, something like that. My mom would play like Sade and Mary J. Blige and all those guys. And they have those CDs on repeat. So I'm just listening to it and just like ingraining it into my soul. And then it was probably like my seventh birthday or something like that. My uncle, who was like a military guy, big in the military. He gave me my first guitar, and and my mom was like, "What is this? He's never going to use it." And it was weird, like taking like my singing into playing guitar, right? Because I was trying to sing like my dad, I was trying to sing like my mom, and then this whole new instrument just popped into my lap, and they're like, "We don't know how to play guitar. I don't know how anyone's gonna learn it."
Yeah.
I just taught myself. I listened to the same songs and things that my dad, mom were listening to, even my brother, and I just listened to it by ear, started playing through.
So self-taught.
Self-taught.
Okay. Nice.
Self-taught. Yeah, it's weird.